Defense he was playing. He had 38 against Phoenix. Second highest scoring game of the year. His high this year is against his old club Cleveland when he had 46.
See how much denial they're playing? Even on inbounds passes, the Lakers having difficulties getting a clean look.
Indiana, as you mentioned, they're playing very aggressive defense so far. Matthews all the way. Matthews scores. Counted and one. Wesley Matthews, almost 80% of his shots this year are threes.
Well, he's always been more of a spot-up three-point shooter. He hasn't really changed.
Indiana had 3 of their games postponed in the first half of the season. Lakers didn't have any. One of the few teams that can say that. Rebound Kuzma. It's been the biggest improvement in his game, Stu. The way he goes after and gets rebounds. Spin by LeBron. Hang in the air. Counted again. And one for the King.
Attempt the free throw.
When Frank Vogel was initially hired, he had high praise for him. Here is McConnell, blocked by Montrez. That time from behind on the double. LeBron, here comes the train down the track. He can't score.
Goaltending.
Foul. Are they going to count it?
Yeah, that's goaltending.
All right, count it to LeBron. So all of a sudden, LeBron gets last year in the bubble. He comes up limping a little bit. Kuz is open. He sets.
Caruso got a knee to the head.
Down it goes, but Caruso's hurt. And he's not keep. HT rolls around and spills out. So our first look tonight at Horton Tucker.
Well, he came in because Caruso got his head hit against the floor, and he had to go to the locker room probably to check him out to see if he hasn't got one victory against Mr. Floor.
No, undefeated?
Oh, Mr. Floor is he's like Father Time.
As always, 31-30, Lakers on top. We've only had 2 lead changes. Here's a 2-on-1, and Holiday goes all the way to score. Just some nagging little injuries in that first half of the season cost Alex some games. Sabonis, he's been in check so far because it's been all about Brogdon. McConnell in deep, counted in the foul. One of the smallest on the floor, and he's going to get an and one.
Clean your glasses.
Well, he missed that one, didn't he? 50%. THT ball movement. Matthews open. Not going to get it. Sabonis goes up to get the rebound against Sabonis. He's in the top 10 in the NBA in rebounding, and they score at the other end with McConnell
first. And I think that's why Frank and the staff cut back some of his minutes, maybe following those type of games. So it's a process where, as a young player like he is, just got to learn to read first. It's read and react. Don't always be OC. When he's not OC, he's really a fine player.
Only 20 years of age, had a nice showing in the bubble before the playoffs as LeBron takes a seat, and then that ridiculous preseason for Horton Tucker that really opened everyone's eyes.
It shows what he can do, so it's all about him now doing it on a consistent basis.
Coming off of that torn ACL from last February, easing his way back in, missed the first 13 games of the season. Good ball fake by Kuz. Here he goes baseline. He tried to throw it down and came up short on the challenge. Sabonis rides it up and throws it down himself. Timeout.
How often do you see it, a missed layup or dunk on one end and then a converted layup on the other, as Kuz gets to the paint, wasn't able to convert?
Stu, it's a 4-minute drought for the Lakers.
And it's going to get longer.
4 minutes.
They turn it over again.
And Sabonis in very deep, and he scoops it up and in.
Great job of getting to the painted area there and just sealing the defender and scoring easily.
Giannis, whose father is a basketball Hall of Famer. Gone.
Schroeder misses the first of 2.
LeBron calls him Dennis the Menace. And for an update on the Caruso, as Markieff comes in, here's Mike.
Yeah, Billy, so he's being evaluated in the back right now. You saw him go back to the locker room. They're going to know more at halftime, so coming out to start that third quarter, we should have a further update as to what his status is on the evening. He is a game best +7 so far. Really, the Pacers run started right after he went out of the game, and he is kind of the plus-minus.
So you've got to take advantage of the other team's so-called weakness. Trying to get it to Jones. Markieff is open in the corner. He makes no mistake. Markieff on the good drive and kick by the Lakers. Markieff, the 31-year-old from Kansas in his 10th year. Turner in the corner. Tapped. around a couple of times, and now Schroeder with speed, and that's what he's got, an abundance of speed. Jones runs into a man. That's going to be charging as Sabonis took the charge. Little OC that time by Damian.
Yeah, I mean, Sabonis was standing there. You've got to be able to get your body under control where you catch a pass and can change direction a little bit. He goes right into Sabonis and gets the offensive foul. And he was so worried about what the official was going to call, he didn't even attempt the shot. You got to still attempt a shot. You never know how he sees the call.
Again, the complexion of this Indiana team has changed so much with Victor Oladipo getting dealt, and the injuries to LeVert, who is looking to make his debut, and T.J. Warren. They just miss a lot of wing scoring right now.
So that's going to be a foul on Damian Jones. He was playing belly to belly with Sabonis, and Sabonis goes around him.
Well, there they are. And, if they both are healthy, that's a whole lot of points right there. And TJ's out indefinitely following foot surgery. And again, we expect Harris to make his debut tomorrow in the game at Phoenix. See if that comes to fruition. Holiday out of the rafters that time. They're going to get it right back on a fresh 14.
Another chance at second chance points.
This is Justin Holiday. He's going to go right to the rim, and he scores. Justin actually started the last 26 games at his brother's expense. Aaron actually started the year in the starting five, and then his brother took it kind of away from him. And they reach from behind, and a foul's going to be